Hi friends, it's Auntie Cuckoo, and today we are doing some decorating. Today we are jumping into the decorating of our new house. I cannot wait to have at least one room done. We are starting with our guest bathroom. So this is actually going to double as our son's bathroom. So I do want to have a masculine feel in there, and I want it to be just fresh and inviting for our guests. So VOSSINTON had reached out to me to send me some of their artwork to review. So I am going to be including that in our decor today. I'm going to share a haul with you guys first and show you all of the things that I'm working with, and then we're going to get down to business and decorate the space. We'll start off with the artwork. I wanted to show this to you guys first because it really was the inspiration for the whole space. If you guys have been around my channel for a while, you know that I love plants, especially succulents. I've shared them with you guys before in our garden, and at our home in California, we actually moved our entire collection here. And I love cactus as well for some reason. I just think they're timeless. I know that plants have been very on trend with boho decor, and these prints just remind me of something you might see in a high-end hotel. If you're like me, you need an inspiration piece. For me, it was the artwork that I found on the VOSSINTON website. I will have it linked below in the description if you guys are interested. It is a beautiful site full of tons of options. They make it very simple to narrow down what you're looking for. They have everything from modern art to nature. They have abstract and more traditional prints. I really think they have something for everyone, and I believe they are running a sale right now for summer where a lot of their pieces are 50% off, including not only their artwork, but their frames. They take all of the work out of shopping for an inspiration piece or a piece of art for your space, and it all comes shipped directly to your door. With the artwork that I was going to hang and the inspiration for the space, I headed to the store and I ended up at Ross, where I found quite a bit. First off, I went with these towels. They're only $6.99 a piece by DKNY, and they're a sort of grayish green, and they coordinate beautifully with this. It is just a piece of wall decor that I found at Ross for $19.99. I think it's gorgeous. Now, I don't know if I'm going to have room, so if I don't, look forward to seeing these pieces that I don't use in the bathroom in future decorating videos. Also love this little tray, and it does have a hint of gray in it, but I think it is a nice warm tone as well. And this shelf. So I did hem and haw, but I am so glad I picked it up. It is more masculine and industrial than I usually decorate, but I just really love the mix of metal and wood. The price was right, and it also has a little towel bar, so it is perfect for the space. Down here are more accents or decorative accessories. I found this candle, and if you see it at Ross, pick it up. It smells absolutely amazing. I also love the wood lid, and I love this little box that I picked up. So I have big plans for this. Being that we're going to have guests and this is a guest bathroom, I'm going to put this to good use, and it was a really affordable piece for $7.99. Now stick with me because I know this is a little crazy, but I thought it was beautiful. It's actually one of those little cutlery caddies, something that you can put forks and spoons and knives for maybe your kitchen in, but I thought it was gorgeous, and it's only $11.99. So when you're doing a bathroom, you got to make it look beautiful and fresh. So I did pick up a new toilet brush. I love the metal and wood combo, and the price again was right, being that it was from Ross. I also found this gorgeous vase. I just think it is so pretty. $11.99 for that one, and these. So definitely not going to use all of these in the space, but I could not leave them behind. The set of them was only $25.99. I thought I might end up using the smaller one, and this lantern. Again, it is a large piece. It's something I wanted to play around with for the bathroom. It's only $14.99, and I have lots of space to use it in other places in our home. One of the hardest things for me was to find a beautiful shower curtain. I ended up finding this one at Target by Threshold. They had a sale. I was able to pick it up for under $18. And I think it just brings out the black background and the tones in the artwork. I also was able to find a bunch of their hand towels on clearance. These by Opal House were, I believe, $3 a piece. The washcloths were just $1, and then some more hand towels for just $2 a piece. They are clearancing all of that out to make room for all of the new dorm accessories going in. And I think the addition of just a little bit of black and print goes perfectly with the artwork. So once my art arrived, I went ahead and unboxed it, and it was shipped beautifully. One of the things that I really like about Vossington is that their frames are acrylic. I really shy away from large glass frames. I'm just afraid they're gonna break. So in shipping, that makes things so easy. And they do have little clips on the back of the frames, super easy to pop your artwork in. You just press down and turn them to the side. My husband also really liked them because their frames are metal and very lightweight. So that means no anchoring them to the walls. Just be sure to remove that protective plastic on both sides of your glass before putting your artwork in, and you're ready to go. So I'm gonna throw on some work clothes and show you guys the mirror that we've had forever. My husband built it, and I'm gonna get to work on that. We're gonna give it a totally new look for the space, and then we're gonna get busy putting everything together and decorating the bathroom. To think I almost left this in California. So I did not want mirrors put in our house here, and I'm glad I brought this one with us. I have had this for, I don't know, 15 years or more. It's just a mirror from IKEA that my husband built a frame for. So I'm gonna take this out to the garage, get it painted. And speaking of painting, I also picked up this hook board from Walmart. They come in a few different sizes. They are back in the industrial area where you can find things like nails and hooks and command hooks and all that. So I did get this for our towels and went to work. Now, credit is needed for Uncle Cuckoo, who gave me lots of help removing the old towel bar to put up the new one. I also decided to give this little jar from Dollar Tree a high-end look. When I saw it, I knew I could go ahead and take the lid, give it a quick coat of flat black spray paint, and put in some bath salts to make it look instantly more expensive and high-end than something that you would find in Dollar Tree. I think it worked out really well. Next up, my idea for using that cutlery caddy. So I decided that I was going to use it for some bathroom basics. So I put Q-tips in one of the little spaces, and then I took a bunch of the new washcloths for our guests and put them in the middle. And then I decided to use the last space for some cotton balls. So this might change over time, but I think this is beautiful and something that would be great to have in a guest bathroom. I also decided to take a jar I've already had for years, add a few bars of soap from the Dollar Tree to give a little spa look to our shelf. Now it's time to put everything together.
Looking for my mother's eyes as I'm staying close to the mirror. A lock of gold, a secret smile, little things I remember. Place a hand upon my heart as her, she was a believer. Sometimes I can feel her arms holding me as forever. Time changes everything, and everything will change in time. Love changes every heart, and any heart can change you. I see in you my mother's eyes, and I lay your head to my shoulder. A lock of gold, a secret smile, I will tell you when you get older. I place a hand upon your heart, every beat is taking me over, and I will hold you in
before I show you guys the finished space, I want to give you a look at what it looked like before we got started. It is very white and a pretty large bathroom. Also has very high ceilings in here. So I really wanted to bring in color, warmth, and texture, and I think we accomplished it. I love everything about this space now. I think it looks so elegant, and I think anyone would feel comfortable in here. There is plenty to look at and be distracted by. With all of the black and the artwork, I really wanted to bring in the warm tone of the wood frames that are actually metal but look like wood. That's why I chose this vase filler. And I think this little box is going to be perfect for our guests. So I have filled it with some things that they may have forgotten on their way. So I will have this tucked away when not needed for our guests and pull it out on the counter whenever they arrive. And over to that shelf that I'm so glad I decided to bring home. I just filled it with some things that I picked up at Target, at Ross, and the Dollar Tree. There's my little jar full of soaps. I don't know what it is about it. So simple, but I love it. I also think our bath salts ended up looking really nice and spa-like. And I just used the bottom rod to hang our hand towel. I'm really glad that I was able to actually find this shelf, because that's what got me thinking about the black in the artwork, and that was the inspiration for painting the mirror black. I think that the balance of the wood with touches of the black are masculine but warm. I'm also really happy with my shower curtain choice. I was a little concerned at first about mixing the stripe and the flooring, but I think that they are both super neutral and they don't compete at all. And I love this. I played around with the placement of the other wall medallion I shared in the haul and a few other things, but I just didn't want to compete with this print because I think it is so beautiful. I love the different colors in it, and these towels actually bring out some of the darker green in it. I had originally thought of just getting green towels, but when I found these side by side with the artwork, I think it is the perfect match. I'm so happy with how it all turned out. I think we did all of the things. I think it feels like it is a high-end hotel. It has a masculine feel. There's definitely some texture and plenty of color in here with the beautiful greens in the artwork. So I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this haul and decorate with me, seeing how I put together the space. I am thrilled with how it turned out. I know it's a bathroom and it's a smaller room, but it is so nice to have that checked off the list, especially since we have more guests arriving in a couple of weeks. Thank you all so much for watching. A special thanks to VOSSINTON for sharing their beautiful artwork with me, and I'll see you guys back in the next video.
Time changes